Hi guys, and welcome to the FCM 36 Ace Tanker. This is one of the new tanks, new French tanks that was added into the game in a recent patch, and I finally got around to playing them. But Irish, I can hear you cry. You promised a How I Tank video today because it's the 3K subscriber week, and we get to choose what videos go up on your channel. And yes, you did choose a How I Tank, or a lot of you voted for a How I Tank video. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get that video done in time. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm leaving the house. I'm actually going out today, so it's not going to be done in time. So I'm going to rush this one out. I did say I'm going to try and get 2 videos out every day this week as a thank you. This is the bonus video, so you're getting the bonus video first, and then when I get back tonight, I will try and finish the How I Tank, although it probably isn't going to be finished till around midnight or maybe the early hours of tomorrow morning, but I will get it done and I will get it up on the channel. Yeah, the reason I'm going out today is quite interesting. I'm actually visiting an old army veteran who was present in Israel during the the Egyptian-Israeli conflict in the 1970s. So he's got a huge private collection, nearly 5,000 photographs of the conflict that no one else has ever seen. They're private photos. So I did get a sneak peek a few weeks ago when I was visiting, but today I'm going to actually head out and I'm going to take a look at the photographs. A lot of pictures or a lot of photographs that have never been seen before of captured armor, lots of tanks, lots of armor, lots of rare tanks that were actually scrapped, captured by the Israelis and then scrapped and melted down for metal. Some really good stuff out there, so I'm hoping to get my hands on it. I'm hoping to scan it and maybe bring some of those photographs to the world, because as I say, they're private photographs that have never been seen by anyone else. And you know, there's tanks there I don't even recognize. There were photographs of tanks I didn't even recognize, so I'm hoping to get my hands on them today, scan them and maybe get them up on the internet somewhere. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today, and I'm not going to be back till very late this evening. But anyway, more news about that when I get more news. But this is the FCM 36 instead of the How I Tank. That video will be out later today or tonight. But yeah, this is a low-tier French tank. Now, a couple of you did ask for a low-tier ace tanker, and another couple of you asked for specifically low-tier ace tanker in the new French tanks. So here you go. This is the tier 2 medium FCM 36, and it's an ugly little beast. It really is ugly. It's actually the second ace tanker I got in the new tanks. The first one was the OR-35, and that was an absolute nightmare to get an ace in. This one only took about 10 games. I think this is my 10th, possibly my 11th game of the tank. I'm not quite sure. I'd need to check my stats. Yeah, and my win rate in this tank was absolutely garbage. Because of the new matchmaking, we might as well go. Yeah, I don't think there's very much puppy kicking in low tiers anymore. Mainly because of the experience level of players. I mean, look at this. My team are actually very inexperienced. A lot of players who've just got 1k games played. But if you look at the enemy team, looks like there's some re-rolls on the enemy team, some very experienced players on the enemy team, but a lot of the enemy team, 3k, 5k games. I really don't think with the new matchmaking system there's that much puppy kicking anymore, and I'm finding low-tier ace tankers so much harder to get because the enemy players, even though they may be red, they may not be statistically strong. They know the basics, they understand the basics of the game, and it does make getting ace tankers a lot harder. A lot of these people are playing with 100% crews, they're playing with a lot of equipment on the tanks, and as per usual, I do play with equipment, but I usually play with 75% crews, so this is a 75% crew. But I'm in the FCM 36 and I'm pushing up. Now the armor is very good, like most low-tier French tanks, and there we go. Looking for somewhere I can pen this guy, but I'm angled, he can't pen me. He's giving me his side, so now I can actually pen him. And yeah, I was very happy to actually get the ace, even though it took me 11 games, because the OR-35 was an absolute nightmare. And I learned a lot of lessons from playing the OR-35. Got the ace, but it's a much longer game, so I'll bring it to you another time. As I say, I'm stuck for time, so this game is quicker. Yeah, I learned a lot of lessons from playing the OR-35 and put them to use when I was playing the FCM 36. One of the main lessons was using the gun. You see, the thing is, the final gun on the OR-35 and the final gun on the FCM-36 is well, let's just say it's confusing. Because the final gun, I can't remember what caliber it is, but it's got better penetration, it's got better rate of fire, it's got better accuracy, it's got I actually don't know what the DPM is, but basically more penetration, more accuracy, and faster rate of fire is always good on a gun. So I was using the final gun, and I was really struggling with it till someone, and I can't remember who said it to me, but whoever did, thank you so much. They suggested, no Irish, don't use the final gun. Because the problem with the final gun is it only has 24 alpha damage, and the problem with that 24 alpha damage is if you come across a tank with, say, 200 hit points, it's going to take you 8 shots to kill them, and they're going to take 2 shots to kill you. So, yeah, I had to drop down to the not final gun, which was the 37mm, and the penetration is worse, the accuracy is much worse, the rate of fire is slightly worse, but you do get the 40 damage, 40 alpha damage, which means you can damage tanks on a one-to-one basis. So, yeah, I used this gun straight away on this tank and was much more successful. When I put it on the OR-35, I actually got the ace in 3 games after installing this gun on the OR-35, even though technically it's not quite as good. But there we go, second kill of the game. Now, as I say, low-tier games, very technical these days. You can see an enemy T1 is already on 5 kills. So I had moved up to the corner of the map at D7, but our team collapsed. Our team absolutely collapsed. Our team we're almost dead. I mean, the score is 5-11 now, guys. And again, it's another game that was such hard work. So we've got a lot of TDs. We've got a lot of TDs camping on the K line, and my only chance, the reason I came back was to proxy spot. I'm proxy spotting the tanks on the hill. So, just moving around, I'm spotting for our TDs at the back of the map. I'm playing as a scout in a very slow FCM 36, although it's not quite as slow as the OR-35. Mistimed that shot, but again, look, I'm proxy spotting. I need support. I'm the only tank that's actually advanced from spawn, so proxy spotting. These guys, yes, they came for me. And I missed my shot, so angle, but T-18 still pens me. Switch to premium ammo because I don't want to deal with T-18s with regular AP, but we killed the T-18. I do take a couple of hits, and look at the backup I'm getting from the TDs. Awesome backup from our TDs down in the corner of the map. So yeah, it's really the only chance I have of winning this game is I'm on 47 hit points. It's just to keep proxy spotting these guys. Low tier games, they've just become so tactical. They're such hard work. It used to be easy, but map changes, or not map changes, matchmaking changes. They've really changed the way low tier games work for experienced players, which is not a bad thing, but it's a bad thing when you're trying to get ace tankers and tanks that aren't particularly good. And you've got lots of guys playing FCM 36 pack 40s. See this like a tractor firing premium. Lower tier players now, there's no fear of firing premium. Yeah, so I'm just trying to keep these guys proxy spotted, but yeah, it's very difficult when you've got like 4 or 5 T-18s on the enemy team and maybe a couple of T-127s, FCM 36 pack 40s, Locusts, Tetrarchs, lots of low tier puppy kicking tanks. Now, thankfully, there aren't too many in this particular game. But once again, I mean, I'm on low health. We've actually pulled it back to 11-12. A couple of good players on the enemy team still. And we're just proxy spotting, trying to get these guys shot by our TDs. So I know there's a T-26 and a BT-2 on the hill. And just hugging the side of the mountain to try and get proxy spots. These guys are around here somewhere. And I'm wondering, are these guys going to let their patience get the better of them? So, T1 has come down behind. Now our TDs are focused on the T1. And, yeah, BT2 kills our T1. Now I've just got a T-18 for support. So, this guy goes for it. He bounces a shot. He pens me. I'm on 9 health. And this is the end of the game, I think. But we're angled. We bounce. And that higher alpha damage from this gun allows me to get the kill. Medium rolls in, get the kill as well. Now, even though the rate of fire is slower on this gun, it's still actually okay. It's still pretty good. BT2, yeah, almost. You almost got me, dude. So that takes me up to 5 kills, but there's still 2 tanks left on the enemy team, including this very good T1 driver who's dealing with our T18. But thankfully our T18 defends himself. Just 1 tank left on the enemy team, looking for Top Gun. Now, I'm only on 9 hit points, so again, I can't afford to make any mistakes. Using the wreck here to try and get a little bit of cover. This is a very inaccurate gun compared to the final gun. But yeah, whoever suggested I use this gun, thank you very much. Even though statistically it's worse, the extra alpha damage makes a huge difference. So not much to shoot at. Aim, 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 aim. We get 1 shot in. Looking for Top Gun. His T-18's moving in. So this was a loss. I mean, this was a loss, but we managed to pull it back and win the game. But it was flaming hard work in a Tier 2 tank. So there you go, whoever requested a low-tier ace tanker, I hope you're happy. Whoever specifically requested a low-tier French ace tanker in some of the new tanks, I hope you're happy as well. But the majority of you were expecting a How I Tank video today, and I will get that one out later as soon as I get back from my trip. But that was the ace in the tank, and as I say, it was hard work, but we also picked up a cool-headed, picked up a Spartan, picked up a Top Gun, picked up a patrol duty. Really had to pull that game out of the fire. Was looking like a loss, but low tier games, they're just a hell of a lot more challenging these days, and I really don't think you can use the term puppy kicking anymore, especially when there are so many experienced players on the enemy team and so many overpowered tanks. But thankfully there weren't too many overpowered tanks in this particular game. But yeah, finished top on XP with 913, 559 damage done, so even the damage wasn't that great. 6 kills, but we did do 310 assistance damage, which basically added to our total. I received 35 hits in that game, so low tier French tanks, extremely well armored, but they are slow, they are unmaneuverable, they are a little bit situational. They really do like to get city maps, and then of course the guns aren't particularly good on them either, but 26 shots fired, 20 hits, 18 penetrations, so we did okay, and we did have to fire a little bit of premium at times, especially against the T18. As I say, I received 35 hits and 29 bounces. That's what low tier French tanks are all about. Spotted 4, damaged 8, destroyed 6, and as I say, happy with the assistance damage, and really I think the assistance damage actually won that game for us. 12,700 credits made with a premium account, 1369 XP on a ×2 first win of the day. It wasn't my first game of the day. I think I lost 2 games before that game, and it took about 10 games to ace the tank, but yeah, it was a good game. It was a good effort, I think, which left me on 2,700. Yeah, low tier French tanks, you got your wish, but personally, I don't find them a lot of fun. They can be incredibly troll, but they're incredibly situational. So yeah, first ace tanker in the tank, and as per usual, I sold the tank after this game. FCM 36 it's not a bad tank, and I learned a heck of a lot from the misery of the R35. Really had a bad time in that tank. Really happy to do this one in about 10 games. So yeah, 3K subscriber special, guys. As per usual, as I say, I'm going to do the How I Tank video. It's going to be finished, it's going to be uploaded. That's going to be the next video on the channel, but it might be midnight or early hours of the morning before it appears. But tomorrow's video, I'm going to take a small break. I am going to take a small break. So tomorrow's video, again, you're going to get to choose what it is, but it's going to be an ace tanker video tomorrow, so I'll do an ace tanker and I will do a bonus video tomorrow. But for the ace tanker video, I'm still going to give you some choice. What I'd like you to do in the comments, and as per usual, if you make a comment, you're going to be in with a chance of winning a Steam game at the end of the week. But in the comments, what I'd like you to do is just tell me, would you like a high tier ace tanker, mid tier low ace tanker, or low tier ace tanker tomorrow? And the one that gets the most votes is the one I'm going to do. So that's pretty much it, guys. I've got to head out now, render this and upload it. I hope I get this done in 20 minutes. Anyhow, I will see you when I see you, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.